Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Beloved J, aka Jessica Rovira. We're doing a love read for today. It is December 31st, so Happy New Year. We are closing out 2021 and stepping into 2022. What a beautiful number. I'm super excited about the triple twos and really hoping that it is going to be a much lighter year than the past. So with that being said, welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new to my channel, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and let me know if this read resonates with you. For those of you who are returning to my channel, thank you for your support and your love and for being part of the tribe. I want to remind you that I did start a new podcast. You can find it on Spotify and on Anchor. I will see if I can link it down below in the description. I have uploaded a new episode. It's called Maya, Illusion is Everywhere. Go check it out. I get really deep into the illusion of ignorance, right? The veils of ignorance and how to find your true self. So I've also posted up a blog on my website, jessicarovira.com. Go check it out. I also have some very interesting information on the blog that I posted. So without further ado, I'm going to open up with the singing bowl to clear the space. So take a deep breath, close your eyes, and if you have headphones in, I would recommend taking them out or lowering the volume down. All right, y'all, let's get into it. All right. I'm going to start off with the Moonology deck to get the energies for today. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. I love seeing this. I mean, I don't remember. Is the moon in Sag today? I don't remember. Anyways, a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. So Libra is the sign of relationships. So maybe you are either starting a new cycle with your partner or you are meeting someone new and starting a completely new romantic cycle with a new person. So we're going to get into the energies of you and your person. For your person, we got Rhea and Flo, but it was in the reverse, so it's in the protection message. This is the Goddess deck. I hope you guys are hanging in there and staying safe. All right, let's see what your energy's at. Where's yours? Okay. Well, now I've got 4, so I'm going to put one in the middle. So for you, we've got Bridget, which is creative spark, but it's also in the reverse, which is the protection message. Let's see what's going on. And then for the center, we've got Lakshmi, fortune. I love seeing that as the center, as what connects you guys. This to me is, you will be fortunate with your person. Whether you're meeting them for the first time, whether you're together and you're, wherever you're at in your journey in your partnership together with your person, I see fortune coming to this connection. Lakshmi is the consort of Ganesh. And Ganesh is the lord of removing obstacles. And then from the Starseedchild deck, we've got lost lands for your person, soul memories and gifts, and you've done this before. I feel like your person is really tapping in, or just maybe researching and being guided to look up things on like Leumria, Atlantis, soul memories. Maybe they're getting in touch with their star family, the Palladians, the Arcturians, Syrians. And then for you, it says, fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. I feel like there is a need for you to surrender, my loves, over here on the right side, whoever's resonating with the right side. So the way that I read it is your person's on the left and you are on the right. But if you want to flip-flop it, be more, you know, you're more than likely to flip-flop. You're more than welcome to flip-flop the energies. Maybe you're resonating with both sides. That could just mean that you and your person are mirroring each other. Also, time is fluid, so whenever this message reaches you and when it's meant for you. Sorry, guys, might be talking a little bit fast, and I'm really sorry, but I just got this huge surge of energy right before I opened up this read, and like it was a lot of the reason why I feel like I needed to sit down and get a read out was because it was like all of a sudden I had this big burst of energy. So bear with me, and I hope that I'm not talking too fast for you guys. So for your person, the animal spirit deck, we've got the hummingbird, but it came out in the reverse. So it's the protection message, and it says, be here now, which I'm assuming that they are not. Maybe they're wandering away in the lost lands of Leumria or the lost lands of Atlantis. That could be happening, you know, like getting in touch with that starseed family. We kind of start to get a little bit airy and disconnected from the earthly realms, and we kind of live in this more mystical, magical realm where it's like I just see them kind of floating through life, you know, and not in like a bad way, just like really taking this journey towards their inner soul, like flowing with it. And then, but maybe also not remaining very present because of it, with the be here now being in reverse. So we'll get into that a little bit more deeply. For you, I've got the koi fish spirit. There is always enough. So maybe you're feeling like there's not enough of something. There's not enough time. There is not enough money. There is not enough good people in the world, is what I just heard. There's always enough. There's not enough resources. There's always enough. We are such abundant beings, and we live on a very abundant planet that is always providing for us and knows how to evolve accordingly. Okay, so yeah, there's that need for you to surrender, my loves, over here on the right. Your natural, so we got crystal child, your natural core, pure. Your natural core is pure. You are innocent, removing falsehood. You are beginning to see. This is the card of the seer. So maybe you are really getting in touch with crystals. Maybe you're just really getting in touch with the, ooh. You're just really getting in touch with your truth, the truth of who you are. Maybe you are finally realizing, and this goes for your person too because it's in the center, maybe you guys are both finally realizing the depth of this connection. Or maybe you're just meeting this person and you both are in a space of like looking for purity, looking for innocence, removing the masks, like, you know, really in a state of awakening and really trying to transcend. And, you know, it's just quite interesting because the awakening card came out. Look how beautiful this freaking card is. All the chakras are lit up. Literally, the energy is flowing within, without, and all around. And it's like this world is being activated for you. It says, know who you are, DNA activation. This is happening for you and your person. I feel like this connection, whether you're with this person or just meeting this person, is going to really awaken the truth of who you are on a soul level for you and your person. And it is really going to awaken you towards, you know, removing any falsehood, removing any mask, removing any ways of believing or behaving that just don't resonate with who you are on this soul level with this person. Resolution, it says, old timelines collapsing, insights, higher self-embodiment and expression. I mean, doesn't that just 100% like synchronize with everything else that I've pulled? Look at this. It's like the trinity of you, this person, and the Holy Spirit is awakening something within you both that is collapsing old timelines. It's removing falsehood. It is helping you step into your higher self. It is helping you to express from a place of your higher self, from knowing who you are, because it is literally activating your own DNA codes. Maybe it is rewriting some old codes from the old paradigms, and that's why these timelines are collapsing. That's why these falsehoods, these masks that we have put on lifetime over lifetime are falling down, and you're beginning to see yourself and your person as this pure, innocent energy at the very core of who you are. You see that within each other, and that's why you will be fortunate. That's why you will be you will find resolution in this connection. But let's find out a little bit more deeply about what's going on with you by getting into the tarot. Yes. Okay, so your person is in the Knight of Cups energy. This is, you know, the Knight of Cups is someone, well, there's a lot here. So I'm going to take a look and then see what happens. Knight of Cups is somebody who is ready to offer a cup of love. Now, the Knight of Cups is a younger energy, just less evolved than the King of Cups. Somebody who is loyal, loving, compassionate. But the King of Cups is not known to be somebody who is very long-term. They're more short-term. They can come in and out quite quickly. So we'll get into that energy a little bit more. But what came out here, King of Wands. So your Knight of Cups can be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Your King of Wands is a fire energy. It could be Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Doesn't have to be. These can just be like, you know, this person's very, you know, is in touch with their emotions, has feelings, and wants to bring them forward. This person, more so very attracted, wanting to take the lead, very action-oriented, go-getter, very attracted to you. But I feel like this person is worried about, and I'm talking about your person over here because I'm just kind of getting into a little bit more depth of what this Knight of Cups is. And I feel like this is somebody who, like I said, has some kind of feelings towards you. I don't know how long-term they are, right? With the King of Wands here, you know, this could be somebody who wants to build a solid foundation with you. It very well could, but I see what's happening right now is they're worried about deception. They're worried about competition. This could be somebody who maybe wasn't, I don't feel like was lying to you, but just wasn't giving you the full truth. And so there's a sense of them like kind of wanting your forgiveness. And I feel like there was a power struggle here, okay? This is what I'm seeing. There is a power struggle between you and this person, whether you're just meeting this person, whether you've met them for the first time, whether you're with them. There was a power struggle here. It led to a little bit of like, I wouldn't say hurt feelings, just like a discomfort of a sense, right? Because somebody was bending the truth. And like, like I said, it wasn't like a lie. It was just not giving the full truth, maybe keeping something to themselves. And it doesn't have to be about like outside competition. I feel like this is more of a power struggle here. But this person is actually willing to put in work and effort towards this connection. This is somebody who's attracted to you. This is somebody who wants to take the lead towards you and take action towards you and put effort and work towards this connection. But I feel like there may have been a little hiccup because they're not divulging the full truth. They're not kind of giving you the full scope of what's going on. And I feel like it's a power struggle. Okay. They see you as the full embodiment of the Queen of Coins. Like you are this stable, abundant, nurturing, mothering person, and maybe they they may be getting in their head about whether they have enough to offer you or whether they can bring you what you deserve. Okay, that's kind of just what I'm feeling. We're going to keep going. So I'm going to get an energy for you. The Queen of Cups. So you might be older than this person by age or just by experience. It doesn't have to be technically by age. This could just be through experience. You are more mature than this person in emotions, and it could just be in the emotions department. But you know, the Queen of Cups is somebody who's in love. Somebody who doesn't necessarily have to be in love if you just met this person, but you have the potential to open your heart to this situation. The Queen of Cups is somebody who's empathic, nurturing, loving, caring, lovable. You know, she can keep her emotions in check. They, right here, she doesn't have to be a she. Gender is non-specific here. This is just energies. We all have both. We all have both male and female. So this is a potential, I see this as a potential good opportunity for fortune, for union. We've got the Hierophant here, which is a higher level of commitment, a higher level of relationship, a higher level of love. But this is also being able to, it's also about your spiritual beliefs, your beliefs in life. They can either contradict with this person, or they can either bring you closer together or move you further apart. Okay, and that's what I'm feeling with the Hierophant. It could be that this person's ready to confess what they might have not been fully admitting to, right? What we felt was kind of being held back. I feel like you have kind of pulled back in your energy, where you're maybe going within and pulling back your energy and kind of trying to find your own truth and wisdom from within. Maybe you're not, or maybe this could be you also being worried about being alone. I don't know. We're gonna dive a little bit deeper into that. I'm gonna get a little bit more cards here from the tarot to clarify what's going on here. So I want to know what's going on more with this person. Tell me more about the Knight of Cups and their energy with Rhea, Flo, Lost Lands, and the Hummingbird and the Hierophant. What's going on with this person over here on the left? The energy's over here on the left. Tell me more. Oof, this is a lot, all right? 10 of Materials, King of Cups, which is, okay. Okay, so this person wants, this is your counterpart right here. So this person also has feelings for you. And I feel like they want to be in the King of Cups energies, and they will evolve to the King of Cups energies, which means they're going to kind of grow into their emotions for you, and it may become more long-term. because this is a long-term card also. Like the Ten of Pentacles this is somebody who wants long-term commitment, a long-term goal, a legacy, a partnership, a career. You know, this is that long-term journey, the community, the solid foundation, longevity. Excuse me. But I feel like this person may have been betrayed in the past, and so they're kind of trying to find the strength to move past that. And so that may be what they were kind of holding on to, was that fear of competition, of being, you know, in competition with someone else, because they clearly have been let go of in the past. And I don't think they've closed that cycle out. And so they need to find, this person needs to find the strength to close that cycle out of betrayal and attracting people that lie to them, and attracting people that are either cheating on them, lying to them, deceiving them, betraying them. This person is being told to, look, the Eight of Materials came out again for this person, okay? And the Fool with the Nine of Materials. So this person is like ready to put in hard work and effort, and maybe they're in a transition stage, a transformation stage of their life, where they are trying to build their own material abundance, right? The Eight of Pentacles is a really hard worker, somebody who's putting hard work and effort towards their abundance to become the Nine of Pentacles, self-sufficient, right? And so I think this person is like trying to take that risk and that leap towards really putting this work and effort towards themselves, but yeah, in order to be self-sufficient, right? Yes. But then here you come along, and it's like, okay, now they see, I mean, look at this. This is the 8, 9, and the 10 of Pentacles that came out for this person. So I feel like when you meet this person, they're in the 8 of Pentacle energies, where they're really trying to make something of themselves in their life and their career, really working hard and putting effort towards building their career so that they can can become self-sufficient. And then maybe that's the energy that they're in, you know, this working towards self-sufficiency, really wanting to kind of be single, and like wasn't really looking for anything else. But then you come in as the Queen of Cups and as their divine counterpart, right, to that King of Cups energy that came, the Muse of Emotions, the King of Cups energy. And you changed that for them. Now they see the 10 of Pentacles with you. Long-term, solid foundation, commitment, marriage, home, lifestyle, legacy, if you're not into marriage. Because, you know, with the Hierophant here, this could be the traditions of old are, you're putting a close to those traditions of old, like marriage and things. And maybe you're going to start a new kind of relationship where it doesn't involve marriage, but you guys have a legacy together. You guys have a foundation together, a long-term solid life together. So I feel like that's what this person wants and is striving towards. And they're going to kind of come in really quick. And this is like somebody who moves very quickly. Okay. So just go with the flow there. Go with the flow there. Yeah, there's a need for you to be able to go with that flow. And that's why I feel like this card came out that says surrender for you. Let go of the dualities. Let go of that, you know. It's like the extremes of life. It's like, I can't get it out. It's like letting go of that belief that it's all or nothing, right? Like that's a belief that needs to be let go of. Because here's the King of Wands again. This is your person coming in as the King of Wands, ready to take action, like attracted to you, physically attracted to you, and wanting to build and manifest with you. But yeah, this is somebody who's wanting to build and manifest with you, or maybe you're the one wanting to build and manifest with them. And maybe you've taken on the lead Maybe you're trying to take the lead towards this person. But I feel like the cards are telling you that you need to be in your feminine and you need to surrender. Surrender to this person, because you're the high priestess. This is literally, these two cards are telling you to hold back. Hold back and be in your power. You are the magician, you are the high priestess, this is somebody who, this was the oracle. The oracle, the one who sees, the one who has fortune to see. Okay? So 100% there's a need for you to hold off. Hold back. Let this situation play itself out, okay? Because I feel like you're trying to control it. Whoever's on the right side, my Queen of Cups. And Spirit is telling you, like, there's no need to worry that there's not enough fish in the sea, right? Maybe you're trying to hold on to specific someone because you feel like there's not enough fish in the sea, and Spirit is telling you, let it go. You need to be trusting that there is union coming towards you. This is reconciliation, eternal love. Your time has come. This is quite interesting, yeah? Yeah, okay. I think your person over here is being deceived by their ego. It's like their ego is deceiving them by telling them that you're going to deceive them. They are stuck in a mask. They're stuck in an illusion. And this is what I feel like is being torn off. The mask is being torn off for this person. But your person is very prideful, very jealous, and likes to self-preserve by building walls. They need to let their guard down. And I feel like I said, because they've been hurt in the past. They were betrayed in the past. They've been lied to in the past. And I feel like they haven't closed that out. So they're still kind of expecting that, whether you are in separation and you want to return back to this person, or whether this is a new person who's coming in, they're still stuck in the past of what happened to them. But look, this is your twin flame. This is union. This is eternal love. It says eternal love twice. Reincarnation, reconciliation, passion, twins seeking union. Your time has come. This could be literally that either, this literally could be a past life love. Twin flame. And so if you just met this person, you're going to feel an instant connection with this person, and it might feel a little overwhelming at first with all of these emotions, because you're like, what the heck? I just met you. How do I have such deep, strong feelings for you? And why are these deep, strong feelings like creating conflict, right? And it's because, remember, here we are in the 3D, 4D dimension, which is ego, deception, right? Ego loves to deceive. The ego loves to create illusion. This is literally what I talk about in the podcast that I just posted. Maya, illusion is everywhere. Ego loves to create illusion by keeping you in ignorance. This is your twin flame. You guys are already married on the 5th dimension. In the 5th dimension, this connection already exists. You have a telepathic, intuitive connection with each other. You guys probably communicate telepathically to each other, and you don't even realize it. Like if you're sitting around and you all of a sudden just start talking out loud to yourself, or even internally to yourself, to this person, this energy, that's because you guys are telepathically communicating. That person's also thinking about whatever it is that you're talking and thinking about to yourself with. You're having that connection, that communication with this person. You are connected at a soul level. This is eternal love that is being reconciled, reincarnated from the past. Wow, y'all. Like, I'm just going to get straight into the books because I feel like there's a lot of messages in here for us. This is your person. Your person, when they can let go of the ego, the false masks, the illusions, looking beyond the superficial ego, they will be able, this is them finding the strength to do that. The eight, which is Leo energy, which is the strength card, major arcana. The Fool, being able to take the risk, leaping and jumping without knowing where you're going to land. But these cards are telling your person that this is going to land you in self-sufficiency, and then beyond that with your divine counterpart, and a solid foundation, and a possible marriage, maybe a marriage of a different kind of convention, but this is, you know, a soul connection that you guys both have feelings. You guys are emotionally, you're on the same page. The Queen and King of Cups. Emotionally, you're on the same page. Twin flame, fifth dimension, union. Okay? So you will come together. Like literally remember this card, it said removing falsehood. Removing falsehood. This is removing the mask. The masks are coming off. The masks are coming off. Okay? This is the time to express yourself freely without the mask. Because this is your twin flame, and if you can be real with anyone, it's with your twin. So maybe, like I said, you've just met this person and you feel this deep connection that you feel like you can be completely honest and open with them, and that's why. All right, so a new romantic cycle begins. Okay, this is very interesting. Give and take could well be the answer to whatever dilemma you're asking about. Compromise may be called for. It's time to start negotiating or even renegotiating. When the new moon in Libra comes up, there's a restart for you and for someone else. A new relationship could be beginning, and if that's the case, the chances are this will be a healthy and well-balanced connection. And anything you do after pulling this card, doing it in pairs is advised. Pairs, twin flame, union, fifth dimension. Pairs, the Queen and King of Cups. Okay, pairs. Such as teaming up with someone in business or in your personal life. Libra is the sign of relating, and this card suggests whoever is at the heart of the issue you're addressing is someone who will be open to talking things through. Avoid being selfish. It won't get you anywhere at this time. Reach out to someone and let them know you care. Feel more, think less. Marriage or commitment is on the cards. These two cards are cards of marriage and commitment. So that's 3 cards of marriage and commitment on the table. Well, and then not to mention these ones that talk about the marriage from the fifth dimension. A legal matter will go your way. Pay some attention to your appearance, but don't be all about appearances. I love that. Rhea, 43 in the protection message. I'm going to put it in the upright though so you can see it. Sometimes you may find yourself in a stagnant state where nothing seems to be moving. This is for your person. The flow between you and the universe is blocked. This can happen when you fear that your desires won't be met, and also when things are moving quickly and seemingly in a different direction from what you expected. The goddess Rhea reminds you that when you trust the flow state, you'll find an opportunity to flow around and bend you've not discovered yet. Her alignment task for you is to let go of the branch and allow yourself to be carried on the river of your life into parts of the river you have not yet traveled through. She will ensure that although you will experience unfamiliar and unexpected things, releasing the form of it all will only result in the discovery of magic and miracles. Let go and allow the flow to do the rest. You'll be amazed at how effortless life becomes. And you know what? That just coincides with removing falsehoods, old timelines collapsing, knowing who you are, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. Literally, your person, oh my God, is coming into full recognition of their soul path, their soul journey, their true self. Like, this is quite beautiful. I feel this 100%. Now, they may be doubting themselves or undecisive, but in the end, there is awakening, there is resolution. In the end, your person will be victorious. They have the courage and they will take the leap. They will discover the magic and the miracles underneath. This is happening for them. That is quite beautiful. This is for you, Bridget. Creative spark in the protection message, in the alignment message, sorry. Sometimes you get into a creative slump and you feel frozen in midair, unable to move in any direction. Interesting, they both kind of talk about being stuck. Perhaps you are unsure of the next step with someone new. Really? Okay, so I 100% feel this is more so for the majority that are watching about a new person, because it says a new romantic cycle begins, and then this says perhaps you are unsure of the next step with someone new. I feel like this is talking about a new person, a new relationship, or a project becomes a looming behemoth in your mind. I don't know if I said that right. B-E-H-E-O-M-O-T-H. Oh my gosh, behemoth. I don't know what that word means. So if you guys know, put it down below in the comments. In your mind, or you can't think of anything to say in a social moment. Maybe you think all your best ideas are gone. Bridget offers you the alignment task of moving your attention away and remembering what it was like when you were little. Moving your attention away. I just want to remind you that you're being told, whoever's on this side over here resonating with the Queen of Cups energy and resonating with this side right here, you're being told to hold back your energy, okay? So moving your attention away and remembering what it was like when you were little, when you finger painted and drew stick figures and played with your pals in the sandbox or playground. What moved you and lit you up then is the same creative spark that can move you now. Playful curiosity is what's called for. Don't take yourself or your current conditions too seriously. You're being told to surrender, right? It's time to be free from the burden of expectation you've set upon yourself. Don't try so hard. The triple goddess of the hearth, the forge, and inspiration brings all her aspects together to help you sparkle. You are so beautiful and bright and shiny, my divine loves over here that are resonating with the Queen of Cups, whether you're a male or female, doesn't matter. You are so bright and worthy, and all you have to do is remember your magical power, your true sovereignty, your divinity, your wisdom. And how do you do that? By stepping away and putting the attention on self. This is about going within and kind of getting back in touch with your own magnificence is what I just heard. All right, so now Lakshmi Fortune for the center for what's connecting you to. I feel like Lakshmi is 100% like a guide. Like, more than likely, Lakshmi and Ganesh are guides that hover over this connection. So Lakshmi came out in the upright, which is the empowerment message. It says, when the Hindu goddess Lakshmi comes to visit, she heralds a celebration of your purpose, wisdom, and compassionate prosperity. All your experience and all your skills are rich with meaning and purpose. As a result, you can expect to see evidence of this wealth in the world around you. You have the ability right now to create great success in your life, and what you have to offer has exalted value. The goddess of luck and prosperity says it's time to share your good fortune with others, and she will show you how it multiplies when you apply gratitude, praise, and a commitment to serve. If it's material success you intend, you shall co-create it. If it's a rich relationship life, you will attract and develop it. You are a magnet for miracles. Nothing is out of reach when the goddess Lakshmi comes calling. So you guys will create this magical love in the 3D, manifested. You will manifest this miracle together in the 3D. Love and fortune, abundance, like we saw in the 10 of materials. This is manifesting in the material, right? The materials is about manifestation in the material world. So you have the connection in the higher realms and the spiritual realms and the soul realm, the soul level, and it's now going to manifest in the physical realm. Quite beautiful. There's just still a little bit of work to do, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. We don't come to this world all figured out, otherwise we wouldn't be here, right? So give your person time, give each other time. This is going to magically unravel, and I already love the way that it's going. So let's go into the lost lands for your person. Soul memories and gifts. It says, the world is far more ancient than our documented history suggests. As souls, many of us have experienced ancient eras on this planet that were much more advanced than ours today. As we begin to remember these times, the rememberings and gifts can come flooding back. This is what these old timeline are collapsing, is the old, and your person is literally connecting to their truth. It says, at this stage in Earth's timeline, we need the wisdom of the ancients to survive as a species. You're being called to connect with the lost wisdom of your own soul. If you feel guided to make a change in your life, to step into a new career path, birth a creation, or bring an idea to life, but feel unprepared, this card is calling you to consider that you've done this before. Perhaps your soul, what you've done before is this relationship with this person. That's what you've done before. You've done before in many, many lifetimes, my loves, okay? And that's what you're here to awaken to, is that, guess what? You've done this before with this person in another past life, and you're coming back together to give it another try. Holy shit. Perhaps your soul has wisdom beyond what your lifespan can imagine. Perhaps the intuitive hits and ideas you're receiving are divinely guided. Perhaps you've been preparing for this time. Some think the lost lands exist in the past. Others believe they exist today in a different dimension. I believe these ancient lands also exist in the souls of those who experience them. If this card comes to you, perhaps the wisdom of the lost lands such as Leumria, Atlantis, and Avalon exists within you, which is what these cards from Leumrian deck are telling you. And through surrendering the intelligence of your soul, you can unlock the seeds of these ancient lands so we can all learn from our mistakes and usher in a new age. Holy shit. The synchronizations are crazy, y'all. Like, you guys know each other from previous lifetimes. Arcturians, Palladians, Avalon, Lemuria, Atlantis. Y'all are starting to uncover these truths. And then, you know, maybe as consorts, Lakshmi and Ganesh, you know, this could literally be a past life of yours that you had connected together with this person. You've done this before. Fall into my arms. It says, the Great Mother ushered you in when you took your first breath, and she'll be there when you draw your last. She knows how challenging life can be, that being human can be lonely and confusing, that the polarity and separation can be excruciating when your soul members when your soul remembers the oneness of source. But at the same time, it can be incredibly glorious and sweet. So often we see things as either good or bad. When things go well, we make it mean that we're being rewarded. And when things are bad, then perhaps we've done something wrong. However, we're all here to expand and grow, and it's through the extremes of life that we do exactly that. You're being invited to welcome the highs and the lows of the human experience, to let them initiate you more fully into life, the agony and the ecstasy, the beauty and the bitterness. This life is but a single breath and the inextinguishable existence of your experience as a soul. The Great Mother wants you to hand over your loneliness, worries, hurt, sorrow, fears, burdens, and doubts, to lay them to her altar, to fall fully into her arms, to remember that while these extremes are difficult, they can also mean magnificence. The more wildly the pendulum of your life swings, the more truthfully you can say, I've truly lived. Beautiful. Loving this. All right. Hummingbird spirit in the protection message for your person. Nectar is everywhere, but hummingbird spirit is here to remind you that flying from flower to flower and being all over the place wastes precious energy. Maybe that's what they're talking about with your person. Going from flower to flower and being all over the place, scattering their energies. Be still, be here now, in the present moment, enjoying the sweetness and sustenance available to you. Focus on one flower today, just one. Pick one project, one person, one belief, one behavior. Nectar is there for you. A hummingbird and hummingbird spirit's message is that wherever you put your attention, there your energy flows. Are you focused on the sweetness or on finding something better somewhere else? Always yearning and feeling that life is not enough and you are not enough. So is your person maybe not even giving this connection a chance and fluttering to another flower before they've fully experienced the blossoming of this connection? All you seek is right here, right now. Appreciate the present and you will see that you are where you need to be and enjoying what you are entitled to enjoy in this timeless and perfect moment. So your person could either be like literally floating from flower to flower, person to person, relationship to relationship, idea to idea, project to project, thinking that what they have in front of them isn't enough. Or maybe they're thinking that they're not enough for whatever is in front of them. They're not enough for the project that they want to really go for. Or you get my drift? So then this person's just never satisfied with whatever's in front of them because they're either thinking that they're not enough or they're thinking that it's not enough. Just throwing that out there. You know, when it comes to relationships, because we're talking about a new romantic cycle beginning, when we're in the stages of dating somebody, let's say you've just met somebody for the first time and you're dating them and you're dating multiple people, at some point you have to focus on just one energy because you can't really truly know whether one energy is right for you or not if you have multiple energies that you're kind of going from flower to flower to. You won't ever know where that sweetness is coming from because they're coming from multiple scattered energies. So you will never find the one if you're looking for the one. You will never find that person if you're looking for that person if you've always got your energies scattered in different flowers, right? So we've got to focus on that one flower so we can truly understand the essence of that flower before we can decide, hey, is this flower my flower? Maybe it's not. Then I'll go to the next flower and kind of pull the essence from that flower and experience that flower so that I can know what energies are coming from that flower and whether that flower is for me or not. Does that make sense? Anyways. Koi fish spirit, there is always enough. Interesting. Hummingbird is 34, koi fish is 36. The koi fish who grows big within a small pond reminds us that within each of us is the potential for prosperity. The law of abundance ensures that prosperity is our natural state, so regardless of temporary outer conditions, you can call in prosperity and magnetically attract the opportunities and abundance you need. The message of koi fish spirit is to begin to generate wealth within with deliberate intention, no matter how small your pond may seem, and appreciate abundance wherever you see it. Outer conditions will come to reflect your inner prosperity. So begin to become the self who is comfortable with wealth in all forms. Even if at the moment it feels as if riches are not yours, they soon will be. Start to envision the plenty that Spirit wants you to experience, knowing that the moment you begin to commit to conscious and deliberate co-creating, Spirit will joyfully start bringing you what you need. I'm feeling a big sense that whoever is resonating with the right energies over here are kind of feeling lonely. You're feeling like you're alone and that there's nothing for you, and that like there's this sense of just, I want to say self-loathing, but it's just of like worried of being alone, worrying of not having enough. There's a sense of lack over here, okay? You have so much to offer and so much of value to express to the world. In your little pond, there is much you can create and much you can attract. Do not underestimate what you have and who you are. Awakening to who you are. It's happening. For koi fish spirit wants you to know that you are exquisite, loved, and deeply cherished. Trust that outer conditions are changing to reflect that truth. So let's say you had a past relationship that was not healthy, it was toxic, whatever. This new cycle, this new romantic person that's entering is going to be a healthy new one. Let's say, like I said, you had a hiccup. You just met this person. You had a hiccup with this person. Something happened. They thought that they were being deceived in the connection. Maybe they pulled back. You know, their ego is deceiving them by thinking that you're deceiving them. There's a need for you to just pull back your energy so that they can kind of work through those energies themselves, because those are the falsehoods that are being removed and being collapsed, the old timelines being collapsed by the Creator. Okay, this is happening. Trust that outer conditions are changing to reflect the truth that you are loved, cherished, and are exquisite. This person believes it so. You guys are both emotionally on the same page. You both have emotions for each other. So if, let's say, that doesn't maybe seem to be apparent in the physical world, know that it is in the 5D. In the soul spirit level, this person is connected to you. You are connected to each other. There's eternal love. There is a soul bond here, okay? I kind of just want to briefly get into the Leumria deck because I want to see what this awakening card is about, and Crystal Child. Children of Leumria. So you guys are obviously children of Leumria. So if you don't know what Leumerians are, I would suggest looking it up. It says, your natural core, pure, innocent, removing falsehood, seer, clear channel, wonder of light and you, gift for the new earth, know and enjoy your own energies, clear out other energies, wisdom. I dance in the beauty of my crystalline energies and clear them of all illusion. It says, did you ever feel awkward when you couldn't connect to someone because they were on a different wavelength? It can be irritating if someone is much more sensitive, attuned to crystalline more than mundane matters. However, you are asked to attune to your heart to find the crystalline frequency of love and compassion. It says, this is about sending a message that crystal children are welcome on this earth and their contribution is appreciated. This love is what strengthens the frequency of the crystal children and helps them to develop their abilities. Says, you have come to the earth with a divine purpose, crystalline being. You are here to raise the vibration. Isn't it hard sometimes when people don't want your light on their shadow? When they make you into a culprit? Remember the sovereign path of your true self so that you can stand in your power. I talk about that in my podcast. Also in my blog that I just posted on my website. The message for you today is that you can be sovereign. I literally talk about this. Go check them out. That no one can stop you from celebrating the adventure of life. Can you embrace who you are? Which literally comes up in the next card. Or do you feel like a victim of society? You can use your sensitivity to your advantage by reading people's energy so that you know how they truly feel. When there is a readiness, you can use this wisdom to communicate with them on a deeper level. Crystalline being, connect to the ancient Leumrian wisdom to use crystals for energy clearing and healing. You can raise your own vibration and heal others, which they will much appreciate. Be confident to shine your light so that they can recognize you. Be confident to shine your light so that they can recognize you and so that you step into your true self and purpose. That's effing beautiful. I love that freaking card. Journey 107. Let's see. Awakening. Know who you are, DNA activation, consciousness, deep healing. I see through God's eyes of pure consciousness as the eternal seer because this is the realization that is upon me. And I just so you see how these cards connect. This card says seer and in the description said know who you are. And this card says know who you are and the description says seer. Quite interesting. I'm going to keep this one up. You have drawn this card because you are opening doors of remembering, of reconnecting with your divine energy from Lemuria with frequencies from angelic, elemental, and cosmic realms. The realization of the cosmic heart source brings you in full alignment to be an earthly channel that the higher realms can be received in. You are awakening or deepening your awakening, and anything that blocks this flow will come to the surface. Shedding old skin, old beliefs and identities, or deep feelings and emotions can challenge your old reality, but it is also a celebration of love and light. Call in the Leumrians, the elemental beings, the angels, and cosmic beings to guide you in this process. What are you waking up from? Which constructs of the human mind made up your old reality? This is why the Hierophant's here, breaking down old structures of the old paradigm, the old reality. Leumrian visions show that life can be joyful and effortless and divine flow of oneness, quite different from the ego paradigm. Are you questioning who you were in the old paradigm, seeing a truth that is much deeper? Whew. There's a lot here. Trust that you are waking up to the light and not to a nightmare, because fear can confuse the dark for the light and the light for the dark. Can you feel the joy from Lemuria, the love from the Pleiades, and the guidance from the ascended masters? Do you feel excited and curious about the light you are awakening to, ready to discover more? You might see a big contrast between the old paradigm and the new one, between the mental space and the heart. Many go back and forth for a while, but the old vision becomes outdated, loses credibility, while you are recognizing and remembering you're at home in your heart, embracing the new paradigm. When you wake up, you have an incredible influence on your surroundings, your relationships, and your family system. At first, it might seem like you are opposed by their magnetic forces. Then you discover that going beyond magnetic influence is part of the paradigm transformation of being on the new earth. The mind might try to slow you down, try to disempower you, which is mostly an inside job. It doesn't have power over you because you are supported by many angels and guides and by the whole universe, but the mind might try to tell you that you aren't capable of going to the next step of your awakening, when in fact your heart can be strong and unaffected by other influences. Holy shit, I can't even believe how much this is synchronizing with my podcast and with my blog. I mean, like, granted, that is spirit for you there, but I still am surprised and in awe every day, even when spirit works through me on a daily basis like that. It's like, wow. So do you feel sensitive or even emotional? Your defenses might fall away in awakening. Opening up wounds will still learning to heal. Discern between your emotions and those of others to feel more confident in the process. Your awakening entails a great healing, not just for yourself, but for all beings. The emotions or even traumas that come up to be processed greatly relieve the collective burden. You do not, however, need to process another's emotions, because taking on their responsibility doesn't do them service. By allowing your own purification, you become a shining light for others, a way shower. Through your deep healing, you find yourself as a Leumrian star child, as pristine and creative energy. Allow yourself to play and laugh, because when you can see the humor and the seriousness, then you know you have awakened. I effing love that. Affirm for yourself, I am awakening. I receive my divine activation, my divine DNA activation. As my whole being awakes, I am kind and gentle, and whatever emerges from slumber, remembering that the night is often darkest just before the dawn. That's, wow, so powerful. Wisdom, resolution. Spirit coming more fully into matter, higher self of embodiment, soul awareness dissolving into higher self's awareness and embodiment. I am wrapped in love in heaven on earth. Dear one, you have drawn this card to reassure you about pushing the veils aside. Go check out my podcast. It is time to end this crazy game that you have been playing, this game of fitting in and surviving. You are taken care of in all ways. What you see with your eyes is not always a complete truth. It would be a more complete truth if you would see all the angles, the angels, the archangels that are guiding you, not the angels. It would be more complete if the love and care of your cosmic family would be visible to you. It will be more complete when you see that your earthly existence is only a wave within an ocean of love and bliss. Upon this clear sight, this love and care, everything is instantly resolved. External circumstances lose their power over you. They don't have the same significance because they don't define you. Let everything be resolved now beyond the opinions of the mind. As the creator of your life, you can let it be so. This is your infinite power. When there is no second thought, there is no problem. Within the veils, so much is hidden from you. Within this illusion, your mind creates a reality that is shared in the collective consciousness of humanity. Sorry if you guys couldn't see that before. But now you are putting an end to this. Choose to see the true reality that is your birthright. This is the real reality where you are always embraced in unconditional love. This is the reality that the earth was created to support by the Sirian emissaries. They are encouraging you to see beyond the illusion. They are guiding you into your true nature. There is nothing that you need to understand or define to be welcomed into truth and love. You don't need a philosophy. You don't need to be in a state of consciousness or realization. The doors of heaven on earth are open to anyone. There are no conditions. Close your eyes now and see yourself walk through these doors of bliss, the doors to heaven on earth. See how your whole body illuminates and realize that this is not a fantasy. It is your divine birthright. Affirm, the doors of heaven are open to me and everything is instantly resolved. I let it be so. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is a magic, eternal, heavenly, fifth dimensional, starseed, magical, past life, elemental, cosmic, like mystical romance. That's what I'm going to call it. A mystical romance is like literally calling to your soul, and whoever it is that you're thinking about when you hear all of this information is who that connection is with. There's no second guessing this right now. Like, there's one person you're thinking of when you hear this mystical romance. That is your person. That is your twin flame. That is your fifth dimensional marriage, your union. That is literally, you guys are married on a fifth dimension and you are about to manifest it into this physical realm. And it is absolutely beautiful. Wow. So just some advice from Spirit before we close. I really enjoyed this read, you guys. It was absolutely magical, mystical marriage. Oh, this is a mystical marriage. OMG. Okay. I'm in awe, like 100%, of the magnificent guidance that's available to me. I'm in awe. Didn't I already say that before this card came out? I'm pretty sure I did. Instead of worrying about the future, I feel like this is for you over here on the right side. I know all is well when I'm aligned in the moment. And last one, I let the universe catch up with my dreams. Beautiful. I let the universe catch up with my dreams. All right, y'all, I hope this resonated with you. Please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know if it resonated with you. Happy New Year. Sending you lots of love. Please don't forget to check out my podcast and my website for the latest blog and podcast. And yeah, sending you all the love in the world. Until next time, namaste.